Did you know there's an old Russian Pokedex? Did you also know it's absolutely insane? Today I'm gonna read you some of my favorite Pokedex entries from this book of madness. But first, a little bit of context. So there's this guy, Alexander Shetinsky. He has a daughter. His daughter loves Pokemon. But at the time, Pokemon was not available in Russian, so his daughter really didn't know much about it. So Alexander took it upon himself to write a Pokedex in Russian for his daughter. This was published in 2001 and was widely distributed in Russia in the early 2000s, and has even been reprinted and distributed more recently. So now I'm gonna read you some of my favorites, and if you enjoy this, let me know and we might cover more on this Pokedex. Vulpix. Vulpix are little horses with fiery tails, slightly reminiscent of the humpback horse, but more dangerous. Vulpix are amateur terrorists who use their sense of smell to find fuel tanks, weapon warehouses, and if they can't find anything better, fireworks stands. Then, Vulpix sets them on fire. They're not pursuing any commercial or political interests. They just like seeing fire and explosions. Only Blastoise with their water cannons can fight Vulpix. But unfortunately, Blastoise are quite clumsy, and Vulpix runs circles around them, overjoyed at the prospect of starting fire. They also love children and setting off fireworks for them. Ninetales. Ninetales are horses who can fly like rockets. Their fiery tails act like engines and their manes like rudders. People often mistake them for shooting stars and wish upon them, but their wishes are rarely granted, except on very moonlit nights. A herd of Ninetales can serve as a powerful weapon, capable of burning out a small island nation in the Pacific Ocean. They've done it a few times, but newspapers stay quiet about it since reporting on these sorts of stories make Ninetales angry. People say a few Ninetales managed to fly to the moon, but they all died there due to a lack of oxygen necessary for fire. When they're not being used in wars, they like to set off fireworks on the holidays. Hitmonchan. These extremely weak Pokemon of Chinese origin are natural-born boxers. They lift weights only as heavy as mosquitoes. Their fists flash by so fast it looks like they have 100 of them. Hitmonchan are insanely brave. They'll run fist first even at Graveler, Golem, and Nidoking. They barely even notice the blows, but Hitmonchan keeps pummeling them until it eventually faints from exhaustion. Hitmonchan live in Chinatowns. They form gangs of about 300 and brutally beat large cockroaches and mice. Hitmonchan fall over if you blow on them too hard, and a flick on the forehead knocks them out for 2 weeks. Body blows are fatal, but despite their frailty, they're bold, cocky fighters, the pride of Chinese fighting Pokemon.